Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in an NFL Week 11 of the 2023 NFL season. The best game of the week will happen on Monday night, a rematch of last season's Super Bowl between the Philadelphia Eagles heading to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Of course, head coach Andy Reid was a longtime Philadelphia Eagles coach. So again, seeing his former team, now there are currently 32 teams in the NFL. And as of now, 32 people, dead or alive, can say that they have the all time record for head coaching wins for one of these 32 active franchises. Well, after Monday night, it could be 31. Let's take a look because right now, Andy Reid is tied with Hall of Fame head coach Hank Stram. Of course, coached the Chiefs to a Super Bowl victory a long time ago, back in the Len Dawson days. Well, right now, Andy Reid is tied with him with 124 regular season wins. If we counted playoffs, Reid would already be ahead. But 124 regular season wins in just 171 games. So if Reid were to beat the Eagles, Reid and the Chiefs beat the Eagles on Monday night, he will surpass Hank Stram and be by his lonesome as the franchise's all-time winner for head coaches. Well, as I mentioned, he coached the Eagles for a lengthy amount of time. So he's been the Chiefs head coach since 2013. He was the Eagles head coach from 1999 to 2012, and he is absolutely dominating their record book for wins, as he had 130 of them regular season in his career. That's more than double second place Greasy Neal with 63. You would expect Nick Sirianni to move up that list rather rapidly and probably overtake Greasy Neal. He's about halfway there with 31 thus far. If we take a look at the all-time wins leaders, Andy Reid is fourth all-time with his 254 career regular season wins. His 22 playoff wins are second all-time, just to Bill Belichick. It's going to be hard for him to catch any of the three guys above him. Still 46 behind Belichick. Yes, we know the Patriots are struggling mightily. So let's see how much Bill Belichick coaches. How much longer he coaches after this season, kind of unclear. He is 64 wins behind George Halas and 74 wins behind Don Shula. So when I did my Mount Rushmore for head coaches, my four best head coaches in NFL history, I did it this past off season. Let me see if I can remember. I had Bill Belichick, Vince Lombardi, Paul Brown, and who was the fourth? Paul Brown, Vince Lombardi, and Don Shula. Okay, those are my four, and it was really hard for me to leave off a few guys, but the two that pop up in my head, Tom Landry and Bill Walsh. Well, I'm gonna say Andy Reid is just as much a honorable mention as those two, and I think if he were to lead the Chiefs to one more Super Bowl, I'd have to put him on. I don't know over who, but I think he would have to be considered one of the four best head coaches in NFL history. He's got his two Super Bowl wins with the Chiefs, four total appearances, three with the Chiefs, one with the Eagles. Chiefs currently have the first seed in the AFC thanks to Baltimore's loss on Sunday, this past Sunday. But again, what a interesting stat. Kind of crazy. I'd have to look to see if in any of the other major sports there is a head coach like that is the all-time record holder for wins with two different franchises, whether it's MLB, NBA, or NHL. That's something I'd like to look into to see if Reid is the only one in the four major North American sports. But let me know in the comments, where do you rank Andy Reid all time as a head coach? I would probably have him top seven at worst. As I mentioned, the four guys I put on my Mount Rushmore, plus Tom Landry, plus Bill Walsh. But again, easily ask me this again in a year or so, and I could have him on my Mount Rushmore top four head coaches of all time. He's 65 years old, so we'll see how much longer he is coach, but he definitely seems to be thoroughly enjoying himself and doing an excellent job. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.